When dreams turn into reality, the latter might not necessarily match with the former. More often than not, such translations don't always hit the bull's eye, as Shauna, Ida Osman, and Mia, Chameleon, find out in Rap SH.T's Season 2. The HBO show was supposed to be released in August but got delayed due to the strikes in Hollywood. Created by Issa Rae, the first season of Rap SH.T followed two black wannabe rappers in Miami trying to navigate the male-dominated industry. Both Shauna and Mia had no right to win. They carried their disadvantages boldly on their backs and carved a way for themselves with a third wheel's help. Chastity, Jonica Booth, who is the said wheel, boosts the duo's chances even more in the recently concluded installment. The trio comes close to tasting fame in a haphazardly arranged world tour as the sidekick AK.A. The opening act for Raina Rain, who was the opening act for Lord AK. Despite Shauna's ideological differences with Raina and the transitory tension with Mia, the tour highlights their music and talent. Another conflict emerges between Chastity and Francois Boom as they vie for control over managership. Although the latter clearly seems to be the logical choice, Chastity's never-die attitude and hustle constantly make a point. Both Shauna and Mia get sufficient attention as Ray and the writer's room focus on character building. There are many instances when gray areas in their personalities or arcs emerge to compete with our existing notions about them. Shauna's cat-and-mouse game with Maurice and his cousin Stanley defines her journey, while Mia explores her long-term partner goals by butchering any chance at companionship. It has to be said that Chastity takes the cake when it comes to the character to root for in Season 2. Booth gets an opportunity to sink her teeth into the character to go beyond Chastity's rugged and tough appeal. The rest of the season is spent following Mia, Chastity, and Shauna's roller coaster ride through tough challenges that keep pinning them down. As constantly pointed out in our weekly episodic recaps, Season 2 of Rap Shit is a more assured effort. Ray's central message and identity get much better treatment with a greater appreciation for contemporary issues in the industry. Calling Rap SH.T a mouthpiece for the importance of the mental health of artists and their rights to individualism isn't a wrong assertion. Granted, the themes are not developed fully, but they significantly impact the plot and further developments. One of the foremost issues plaguing up-and-coming artists is the role of corporations and other plebs to take over their music. We see that constantly surfacing during the season, giving it a more somber tone than the first. Ray's characterization of the industry as abusive and full of crooks does not take away Rap SH.T's fun vibes. The show is funny with sassy one-liners and chaotic outlooks. The number of laugh-out-loud moments is much higher than in Season 1. Due to their previous experience, the writers have a much better handle on how to evoke laughter from mundane situations without forcing the issue. All our protagonists and the supporting cast use physical comedy in a more affirmed and impactful style. Another noticeable change, which is quite positive, is the visual presentation. Season 2 moves beyond the heavily used iPhone frame for storytelling as the show's canvas expands. We get to witness a lot of different tapestries as the tour travels through the four corners of the U.S. It is a firm creative choice that consistently elevates the season's appeal. Rap SH.T's Season 2 certainly has a more cosmopolitan look as a result. Despite all the positives, there are a few misses along the way, such as the soundtrack, which doesn't feature a sufficient amount of groovy tunes. The composition of songs is lacking, although the selection of picks from the modern spectrum remains spicy. None of the season's shortfalls come from the acting department, though, which sees a rich infusion of personality and hunger by our core cast. Booth is the pick of the lot, inspiring hopes that Chastity's role will grow in the coming seasons. Shaun and Mia's naivety while dealing with Boom is unfounded in this season. Despite actively discussing not making the same mistakes, the duo do make some bizarre decisions, including the last stop betrayal that will truly define the third season, if there is a renewal.